this is Sherry. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. We have a treat today as I actually have a guest for the first time. And we are actually going to have something different this summer, at least for the month of June. I'm calling it my summer series, and I am going to have a special guest each of these Saturdays so you can get to hear from a different perspective. And on today's episode, we are going to learn about shorts and how to wear shorts and what to do with shorts when you don't want to wear shorts and all of those things. So why is it that as we grow older, we just don't want to wear shorts? Well, here's what I want to say to you. First of all, try them out. You might like them. And as you hear, when I introduce Kim, you're going to hear why that she didn't want to wear shorts either. And I convinced her to try them on. And she just thought, oh my goodness, why have I not been wearing shorts all these years? But I also want to tell you that if you don't want to wear shorts, you don't have to wear shorts. You can wear a maxi dress, you can wear a skirt, you can wear ankle pants. If shorts are just not your thing, it's okay. But I invite you to watch this video because maybe I'll encourage you to try a pair out. All right, so that's what we're gonna do, and let's jump right in to taking a look at Kim and her shorts so you can see her in the cutest 3 outfits that she came up with for her shorts. Take a look. So excited to have on our video today on our channel a wonderful friend of mine who actually is a Christian image consultant. Her name is Kim Nowlin. Kim, hi, welcome.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here. This is super exciting.
Well, tell everybody where you're from.
I live in San Jose, California, which is about 45 minutes south of San Francisco, so Northern California.
Oh, fantastic. Well, Kim was gracious enough to be our model today for wearing shorts. And as you saw, she had on the same pair of shorts in all 3 outfits. So we're going to talk about those outfits and why you decided to put those together. But let's first talk about the guidelines for wearing shorts. Because here's the thing, Kim. First of all, I know, just like you know, and I know this because I asked you about shorts and you went crazy. Tell me why you did that.
Oh my goodness. You'd think at 56 years old, I'd finally be comfortable in my own skin, but apparently shorts, not so much. And so when you asked me to do something with you regarding wearing shorts, yeah, it kind of sent me into a tailspin. And quite honestly, I'm just going to say it. I felt like, okay, this is God. Really, not even kidding. I'm not trying to over spiritualize things, but it's all spiritual, right? And I just feel like it was God saying, you're my beautiful creation, and I want you to see yourself that way. And this is an area where you've kind of been hiding and not really stepping out. And gosh, it sounds so silly saying that, it's a pair of shorts, but it really was a hang up for me. So I'm really appreciative that you asked me to do this because it actually has helped me to grow and to really shed that fear that I had of wearing shorts. So I'm really glad that we get to do this.
Yay. Well, here's what's amazing. And I know that women who are watching this are going to think the same thing. You look incredible in shorts.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
There are people who are sitting here watching this video and they're thinking, why would she be so hung up on shorts? She looks great in shorts. I don't look good in shorts. That's what's going through people's heads. I have So what are some of the things that you would think people would be uncomfortable wearing shorts because of what? Like one of is maybe too much cellulite. Can you think of other reasons?
Oh, absolutely. Spider veins, right? Varicose veins, spider veins, but then there's the varicose veins, which are the larger veins. Our skin gets a little bit more crepey, right? That kind of tissue paper look to our skin. And sometimes there's certain body parts that we're not as excited about. You and I were talking offline. It's for whatever reason, it's my knees. So I think there are some general things that people have, and then there's specific reasons why someone might not want to wear shorts.
Okay, so your knees, that's your hang up. Do you know why it's your knees? When did that start? Were you younger? Have you always been like that? Or is that something that just kind of came on as you got more mature?
It's definitely as I got older, and as we watch our body change. And I can't tell you, like I said, when I say it, it sounds ridiculous because I'm super happy I have knees. That's how I can bend my legs. That's how I can walk. I think it's kind of starting with gratitude. I've been doing that a lot as I've been aging, and more recently in being grateful for my body and what it can do. Because I don't know if I don't think it's just me, but we see ourselves and we end up being super critical. We immediately zero into the parts of us that we're not as excited about. But we have to remember is that people aren't looking, like I don't walk into a room and someone's looking at my knees.
Exactly.
or my nose or my shoulder. I mean, they're looking at us as a whole, right? They see the whole picture. We're the ones that are fixated. Right. In fact, if I can say this, when I'm working with a woman and we're trying on clothes, I'm like, when you're looking in that mirror, you need to pull your vision back specifically and purposely to see your whole self and not that one body area that you always fixate on. So if you're a B body shape and you're always fixated on your belly, every time you try things on, that's what you go to. But you have to draw your vision out and look at the outfit and yourself as a whole, not just that one body part. That's been super helpful for me.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And we teach women to look upward. Like we want the onlooker when we're dressing someone. So Kim is a personal stylist. I am a personal stylist. And when we are dressing someone and helping somebody dress, and we want the person to look up here, not at your body parts.
Right.
And so we're always focusing up. And because really when you walk into a room, we want you to shine. We want, not body parts. The problem is, and this isn't a whole modesty talk, so we're not going to go there, but the whole thing is when you're our age or right around where we are, and as we're growing older, over 50, and this is the stuff that's happening. And the thing is, there are parts of our bodies that we just don't like. And shorts are one of those things that honestly, I haven't owned shorts in years until last summer. And my sister took me shopping. Yeah. My sister took me shopping and she said, "You're going to wear a pair of shorts." Now, my sister, who YouTube channel every week, hi Wendy, and she was on at Christmas, so y'all know who she is, with all the Christmas sweaters. She said, "You got to try on shorts." And I tried them on and fell in love. I'm like, what have I been missing all of these years? And so we're going to give you a couple of guidelines now. So when you're looking for shorts and you are a more mature woman like Kim and I, then we are going to help you to walk through what those guidelines might be. All right, so you ready to get started? So the first thing is you need to consider your inseam. And Kim, the shorts that you had on in your video were what inseam?
10 inches.
All right, they were 10 inches. How tall are you?
I am 5'8".
All right, so Kim at 5'8" and 10 inches, they actually make inseams up to 13 inch. By the way, ladies, you can get an inseam from 3 inches, which I don't recommend for us, all the way to 13 inches. And so you want to, and an inseam is you're going to measure from the crotch seam to the bottom of the hem. And so you want to kind of figure out you know, which one is best for me? And I would say maybe kind of going for maybe an 8 or maybe an 8-inch if you're more 5. You know, if you're under 5'5", try maybe a 7-inch to an 8-inch, try that. If you're over 5'5", you could try maybe a 7.5 to a 10 or 12-inch, depending on how tall you are. But that's a good place to start. But something else that you can do is put your arms to your sides, ladies, who, if you're watching, put your arms to your sides, and just know that at the end of your middle finger, that fingertip length, the end there, give or take an inch or 2, is a really good spot for your short length. And so we talk a lot about in Fashion Meets Faith and when we style women about the diamonds in your legs. The diamonds in your legs are when you put your legs together. Let's say you have your toes at 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock, and your heels are just a little bit separated. I was looking down at my hands just to make them separated a little bit. You're going to see diamonds in your legs, where your legs touch and when they're open, where they touch and where there's a space. Some of you might not have any diamonds in your legs, and that's okay. Typically, if that's the case, if you were wearing a dress or ankle, or well, let's say a dress, you would go right middle of the knee. Or if you're doing a maxi dress, obviously it doesn't matter. But for shorts, we don't really pay much attention to the diamonds because we're talking above the knee. And your diamond might be non-existent if it's there. But so I would say don't pay too much attention to that. What I would pay attention to is making your shorts a little bit wider and flowier than straight to the leg. Now the pants that you had on, the shorts that you had on, Kim, were they a little wider, or were they more of a Bermuda type short?
They were definitely, I would say a little wider, not super wide, but they did not hug my leg at all, because I don't like that feeling. So they just kind of fall straight from, from my hip down. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say they were slimmer fit, but they're definitely not hugging at all.
Okay. Okay. Well, here's the really good news, you guys. If the shorts do not hug your legs and they have a little bit of space, your thighs will actually look thinner. How about that? Who knew, right? Yeah, that's awesome. And so the wider, flowier the pant is, or the shorts are, then your leg just looks trimmer. So great thing for you to realize and think about when you're getting shorts. But what that may mean for you is going up a size in your shorts, because if it fits exactly, then it might hug your thigh. So if you want to go up a little and look thinner, how about that? So it's a 2 for 1, then you just you go a little bit bigger in size. So there's that. The other thing, your shorts, Kim, were those a zip up? Were they a pull on? Tell me what they were at the top.
They have a button and a zipper, and they're made of, it's a linen blend, but they do have some stretch to them. And I was telling you that they are, they're also Not Your Daughter's Jeans. That's the brand, which is typically for more mature women, hence the name. And so I feel like they fit a woman's body more than a girl's body. Yeah,
absolutely. And where did you get those?
I got them at Nordstrom last year, and I got them on sale. So you can check out sales, all the time. I definitely did not pay full price for them. They're definitely worth it.
Okay, good. And the thing about that is that Nordstrom's, yes, it's a department store, but most department stores, many of your better department stores have Not Your Daughter jeans and Not Your Daughter's jeans. And you can also find them online. So that's a good
Nordstrom Rack.
Nordstrom Rack. Yeah, exactly, which is the discount store for it's their outlet store. So yeah, absolutely. So another thing that you want to pay attention to when you are looking for shorts is you want to not go for a flimsy fabric. Something that's a little sturdier, that has a little bit of weight to it, is actually going to be better for any imperfections that you have under those shorts. So if you have cellulite or anything like that, a little extra fluffiness, if you go for something that's a sturdier fabric like a twill or even a linen. Typically a linen isn't close fitting, so that's a good thing. But something that has a little more of a structure to it, a sturdy cotton, that's what I would look for as well. Kim, can you kind of expand a little bit on patterns for shorts?
Oh goodness. Well, patterns learned from you are minimizing and maximizing, right? So in this case, we may want to, well, we almost always want to minimize. And so patterns definitely trick the eye. There's no one place for it to land. So it's actually a very good choice for wearing shorts. And it makes it a lot more fun too to have some bottoms in our wardrobe that have a print. But I would encourage you not to be scared of them. I think, right, Sherry, it's usually taught out there that, oh goodness, if you're a certain body shape, you should not do patterns. But it actually is a minimizer, and it's just a fun way to add some interest to your summer wardrobe.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? The other thing it does, so a pattern minimizes and it maximizes. Kim was talking about how it minimizes, but did you know that it actually maximizes? So if you have really thin legs and you are uncomfortable with that, if you wear a pattern, it's actually going to make your bottom half, what it does, and I know it sounds strange because it's like, whoa, how's it minimize? And it maximizes, but it draws the eye, camouflages that area. So honestly, the person isn't looking directly at them. And then this allows you to wear a more, a solid color top. So let's talk about the tops that you had on with your shorts. So tell us about, because you showed us 3 different looks, and tell us about those outfits and the tops that you wore with that, and your layering pieces too.
Great. Well, the first outfit I had on was the one with my butterfly t-shirt. I love graphic tees, and I know you've talked about them too. Graphic tees, especially in the summer. I know a lot of the areas that people live, like they're like layering pieces in the summer. No way. So a graphic tee is a fun way to add some interest to an outfit without having to add an extra layer. And of course, accessories are another great way to do that. But in that outfit, I did have on a layering piece because we actually need that here in Northern California. So it was my pink colored bomber jacket, which I love. So it is a lighter weight, and it's different from a denim jacket, which I also could have done. But in this particular case, I wanted to add some color, and it's a sporty jacket. And then with that, I actually have them here. I had on my tennis shoes. Aren't these awesome?
Those are darling.
Can I tell you, as a soft, usually snake skin is just no go for me because it's always black and white, almost always. And so these are, if you can see them, are shades of brown and taupe, and it's got a slight metallic to it. They were on sale. But yeah, I wear these all the time. And so that's what I would wear with that outfit would be, one idea would be the tennis shoe. If I wanted to dress it up, I had on these slides that I could make it a little bit dressier in that.
Put those sideways
outfit.
so we can see. Put those sideways so we
Sure.
can see the heel and stuff. Oh
yeah. Oh, like this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
side by
that's
side. Okay, so these are a flat. Those are a flat slide. Yeah, that's what I would wear with. I actually pulled another one just per our conversation before we started, which I could wear with that outfit too. These are the raffia, which is and it's a low flat kind of heel. Raffia is a trend that is out there right now. So I would also do something like that, but probably the tennis shoes in that case, because I'm a mom on the go. So that would be my go-to with that. And then in the next outfit, I had this little piece on, which I love. And I think the day before when we were talking, I said, oh, I don't have a kimono on. Yes, I do. I love this kimono. Yeah. I had it on with a different tank, but it was definitely a sleeveless tank. And it was a tank I wouldn't wear on its own. It's got very spaghetti straps, so I specifically bought it 2 layers. So that's also a tip. If you're like, oh, it's too hot to layer, just make sure that that underlayer is sleeveless, and then that way you're not going to be so hot. And this fabric is pretty lightweight as well. So that it was a little dressier of an outfit. I put on this necklace, actually, same necklace. And then with that, I would either wear this cute flat that I showed you guys, or I would even dress it up and do a heel. With this particular short, I don't know that I would personally would do this with all shorts. Like if it was denim, that's just this type of shoe. But because it's a linen short and it's a little dressier, I would do this if I was wanting to maybe, date night with my husband when we're actually allowed to go somewhere
go for a date
in
again.
California. Yeah. Actually, we can do patio dining now, so maybe.
That's good. You can do that. Yeah.
Time to go out. And then the last outfit, I just switched out layering pieces. So if and I know you all that live in the hot areas of the country, you also are going from hot outside to the blasting air conditioning, right? So you actually might want to carry a layering piece with you. My final layering piece is this great sweater I found last year at a company called Lou and Gray. They're actually owned by Ann Taylor and Ann Taylor Loft. And it's a very like large weave of a sweater. So it allows air through. It's really a summer weight sweater, if you will. And I wore that thing to death last year.
Really?
And so that was something else. Again, it's a light layer, and I had it over my tank top. And with that, actually, I probably would wear a flat. I believe I had these on when I came out in that outfit. I could also go back to the tennis shoe with that as well as I want to. So I told you I only have one pair of shorts, and so even with those 3 outfits, we could see I have a lot of versatility. I actually I don't have to have another pair of shorts if I choose not.
That's exactly right. And so ladies, know that you don't have to have, I would say maybe get them in neutrals. If you want to try a pattern, then do that. Get maybe a light neutral and a dark neutral, or say a khaki and a denim, or a black and a khaki, or something like that. But I'm gonna touch on tops for just a minute, ladies, just so you can kind of think about this. So typically, if your shorts are a little bit flowier, then and they're not going to be too flowy. So I get that. They just kind of come a little bit away from the thigh. Then a really cute t-shirt looks darling. Now, Kim showed you the graphic, but I wanted to share with you, I saw at Chico's, they have these adorable, they're called a slub tee, and they have them in all kinds of colors. They're a V-neck. They also have some in, what I love about it is that they have, some that are in a scoop neck as well, but they are a little bit longer short sleeve. They're not exactly a 3/4, but they're a little longer, they're called elbow sleeves. So they're super cute, but that's a really nice, it's not too snug, but it gives the appearance of a little slimmer fit, which is wonderful. If you want to do the front tuck, you can do that. And another top that looks really nice is you want to go with something that is, of course, a little lighter weight fabric, but think about even a kind of a blouse that you could maybe roll up the sleeves, and something that if you want to tie at the waist, if you don't gain a lot in your belly, you could do that. But I always like to think that if you're showing a lot of leg, then you want to cover up a little on top. It's just a good rule of thumb. So if you're showing a lot up here, then you want to go maybe with more pants. And so just know, but in the summertime, and it gets so hot in places, that sleeveless is just going to be the thing. And I love, Kim, what you said about taking a lightweight layering piece like a kimono, or like that lightweight bomber jacket, something. And ladies, another thing you can do is take a big, long, wide scarf and carry that and drape it over. That's a great way. It acts as a layering piece, but then you can just take it off once you're back outside, and you can do that. But just think a little flowier on top works, but also a little slimmer does too. They both kind of work for both the for tops, or for tops and with your shorts. So that's one thing. And now let's touch on accessories. And Kim showed you the raffia shoes and her raffia earrings, and I wore turquoise today just for you because I love turquoise in the summertime. I also love that raffia is the trend, and so if you're going to get one bag for this summer, go for a raffia or a straw bag. I think that's just a great, easy way to go. Again, match your hair if you want, or get a colorful bag. This would be the time to get something colorful that really kind of brightens up your life and just kind of feel like, woo, just kind of fun in the sun kind of thing. And, you know, a nice necklace. Don't be afraid to put your accessories on with a pair of shorts. I think that we have always thought that if you have shorts on, it must be a casual look, but it doesn't have to be. Those shoes that Kim showed us, the higher heel, you can absolutely wear a pair of shorts with the heel, put a kimono on, a sleeveless top underneath, and go out to dinner. And I mean, how beautiful that is. And you can still dress it up with adding those necklaces, adding bracelets, doing something that just elevates your look. Here's the thing. As more mature women, we want to add a little more polish and sophistication to our looks, our outfits when we're wearing shorts. And so the way to do that is by upping that look, by adding those accessories. Kim, thank you so much for joining us. I assume you're on Facebook. Are you on Facebook?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
All
and
right.
I'd love for people to follow me.
Yay, Kim Nowlin, Nowlin. And Kim is also on our Style Squad at Fashion Meets Faith in our VIP community. And if you don't know about our VIP community, it's incredible. She's also the prayer coordinator. We'll open up registration for the VIP community in the fall. It's closed the rest of the year, but we'll keep an eye out for that. But thank you, Kim, for joining us today. I know the ladies loved you and seeing you in the clothes. And I'm grateful that you joined us. Thanks.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you asking me. And again, I felt it was divine, helping me to get a breakthrough in this area. So I'll be wearing shorts a lot this summer.
Yay! We'll send pictures. Here.
Okay.
Wasn't that a great time with Kim and getting to know her? I want to give you a couple of resources that you might want to check out. First of all, I love the shorts at Chico's. They have a range from, say, a 7.5-inch inseam all the way up to a 13-inch. So check those out. And I think we put the links below so you can go ahead and see those. But that's one thing. And also Land's End has some great looking shorts as well. I would recommend that you follow my online shopping rules that I gave you a couple of weeks ago by ordering a few different sizes if you are going to order online, so that you can really just check them out and see what looks best. And don't look at the tags when you try them on, but you know, do that. And finally, just get daring. Try a pair of shorts. Do something and just try it. Maybe it's the first time that you've done it in a really long time. And I will say that I do love the panel shorts, the pull-on kind. Kim had talked about wearing a pair that has the zipper in front, but I really love that pull-on panel kind that just has a flat front, and you can wear all kinds of tops with it without the bulge, especially if you gain weight in your belly. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, I hope that you will. Next week, we're going to hear from a friend of mine and how to dress with dresses when you have a full figure or are a full-figured curvy gal. So don't miss that. It's going to be so much fun. And until next week, I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.